Now Dirt 2 is a lovely example of a game because we can actually see what settings we put in and what sort of frame rate we're going to get out of it. So we've had a little tinker with the settings. You can see we're using the same resolution as Batman, 5040 by 2100, and the refresh rate set to 60 because of obviously the monitors. Multi-sampling anti-aliasing is off because it does make this absolutely lag, just like with all the other games, because of obviously the 6 screens. V-Sync's off, so we're not limited by the refresh rate of the monitors. Aspect ratio normal, and then preset we have had to go down to the medium preset, but it has actually, if we scroll down, you can see some on medium, some on low, some on high. This is quite a nice little variance, but it does show that we're going to get 45 frames per second. Now we did actually go to the high setting, but with that it was quite laggy and we got about 13 frames. On Ultra it went down to about 3 frames, so medium is definitely the one to go for. So now if we go down and run benchmark test, you can see straight away that even the video on this, even sort of without the gameplay, just the overall video is really sort of great on 6 screens, and it just looks really amazing, especially standing here firsthand. And when we actually sort of have gamed on these 6 screens, it just looks amazing. But obviously for easy comparison, we're doing the benchmark test instead of showing you just gaming. We could sit there for 10 minutes showing you, you know, how to play Dirt 3 or Dirt 2 or Batman or Metro, any of the games that we're going to be testing, but it's really, it doesn't really show a fair comparison. Whereas if we run the benchmark tests that are incorporated into the games, it's just a lot better really, because you can go and run the tests yourselves on the same settings. If you've got a single monitor, triple monitor, you might have 4, 5, 6 monitors, and you can sort of see how this card compares against yours and how the actual overall Eyefinity setup compares against yours. So we're about halfway through to the track at the moment, and for those of you who played Dirt 2, you'll know this track very well, Battersea. There is a slight problem with Dirt 2, I think, in regards to the maps. There isn't, or tracks, there isn't enough of them, but Dirt 3 has really sort of turned that up a little bit. So for those who are looking at buying Dirt 3 and already have Dirt 2, or you might not even have any of them, definitely go out and buy Dirt 3. If you haven't got Dirt 2, go and buy that as well. It is a great game. So we're just about to finish now, and we'll be able to check out the frame rate and see what we got sort of as an average on 6 screens in AMD Eyefinity. For some reason he came 8th place, which is terrible. That's not based off my driving, I will have you know. So yeah, there we go. We have the average frames of 51.8, minimum didn't go below 37.4, so there's some fantastic results really. 51.8 frames on average. I'm pretty satisfied with that, and I think most people would be on 6 screens. Obviously you can tweak that a little bit more if you don't mind that frame rate dropping ever so slightly. Obviously you can go into the settings and turn a couple of the low settings up to medium, or the medium up to high, or ultra, and just sort of, you know, weigh it up and see how it comes out. It did tell us that we were going to get about 45, so getting 51.8 is really good news. So that's Dirt 2, and in the next video we'll be looking at Dirt 3.